In this episode, I'm going to be going through my top 5 best things about having the Samsung S10 Plus. Don't go anywhere. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of MMB Tech TV. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Ryan, and if you want to keep up to date with all things tech, all you need to do is make sure that you hit subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Now, in this episode today, we're going to be taking a look into my top 5 benefits and features of having the S10 Plus. Now, I've had this device now for probably 2-3 months nearly now, and I have found from having the S9 Plus to the S10 that there are a bunch of features and benefits of this new device. So what I'm going to do is run through my favourite top 5 of the S10 Plus. But the question is, what's your top 5 favourites? What are the things that you like most about the S10? All you need to do is make sure you get your comments in the box below, and of course we can always check them out and start that chat today. So let us know your feedback. But without further ado, let's dig straight in and have a look what I think comes in at number 5. At number 5 is landscape mode. Did you know that you can use the home screen in landscape mode? If you long press on the home screen, then home screen settings, simply scroll down and you'll see the rotate to landscape mode. Simply check the box and it's done. I'm not sure personally how often I would use it, but it would be handy if you're driving or watching movies and need to change the orientation of the device. At number 4 are the built-in gestures. You see these Android keys at the bottom. You have the back, home, and switch between recently used apps keys. What you can do is enable gestures. So if you have an Android phone running on Android Pie 9.0, you can do this. All you need to do to enable it is simply head over to the settings, advanced features, and click on the navigation bar. Now what you can do is swap round the buttons. I prefer to have the back button on the left, but that's just my personal preference. Here you can select your gestures, for example, the full screen gestures. You can swipe from the right to find your recently used apps, swipe from the left to go back, and swipe from the middle to return to the home screen. It does take a bit of getting used to personally, but what you can do is get gesture hints, and these are hidden just at the bottom of the screen, just here. And the best thing about this feature is that it gives you the extra screen real estate to really enjoy that big AMOLED display. Now at number 3 is the night mode. If you're anything like me, sometimes the white background can get a little bit too much, especially if you're using the phone late at night. So you can do this either from the display settings and activate it from there, or directly from the slide down menu. Another great feature of this is that you can schedule when your device goes into night mode, so you can keep it bright for during the day and dark for night. At number 2 is the Bixby Button. The Bixby Button is here whether you like it or hate it. Bixby gives you news updates, weather, GIFs and more, but all of these features I personally don't use and would rather prefer Google News or something similar. You can, however, disable the Bixby home screen. Hold down on the home page, swipe to the right, and then turn the feature off using the toggle at the top. Once you do that, then try to swipe and it doesn't reveal it. Winner! However, I do find myself accidentally hitting the Bixby button. I think, in my opinion, it's personally too close to the volume rocker. However, this might change in future devices moving forward. So pressing it once reveals the Bixby button. By long holding it, it brings up Bixby Voice. But the good news is that you can remap the Bixby button. Hooray! So to do this, you go to the settings, scroll down to advanced features, click on Bixby key, so you can tap on double click to open Bixby and it'll tell it to run a command or open an app. For example, I can tell it to open the calendar. So then returning home, double tap and it opens the calendar, which is a really useful tool. And finally, at number 1 is hiding that punch hole. Now what do you think of the punch hole design? Personally, I quite like it. I think it looks really futuristic and it's pretty damn cool. However, the pill-shaped notch can sometimes get in the way of watching videos or playing games. What you can do is go into the display settings, click on full screen apps and hide the front camera. And what this does, it creates a thick bezel at the top of the device, which looks, in my opinion, quite ugly. But if you don't want to see the hole punch, but have the big top bezel instead of this, that's the only way to do it. But sometimes the notch can work in your advantage. You can use clever skins like these to help you disguise the notch. So you can either use things like Bender, Minions, Johnny 5, and of course we will leave download links for these images in the description below, completely for free for you to take away. So there you have it, they are my top 5 things about having the S10 Plus. Now, do you have an S10 or an S10 Plus? If you do, let us know your comments in the box below about your favourite features and benefits of having that device. What is it that makes it special to you? Let us know as always by getting them comments in the box below. We'd always love to hear from you. Now, we're running, I would say it's a little bit of a competition. On our page, we do have a featured channel section where every month we're going to give you guys the opportunity to promote your channel, if you're a YouTuber, on our direct page. So if you want to take part in that and you want to promote your business or your YouTube on our featured page section, all you need to do is click the competition link in the box below. We're going to run this every month, so we're going to be doing this you. So if you have a YouTube channel and you want to promote it for free and of course be featured on our site, all you need to do is click the competition link below and you could be featured in our featured channels one for next month. So go and get involved. Now, if you haven't had enough of us already and you want to check out more content, of course you can. All you need to do is to check out the 2 videos that you see on screen right now. The top one is the one that's recommended by YouTube and the bottom one is what's recommended by us. So go and check them out. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit the round subscribe icon. But thank you very much for watching, and from me, Ryan, all the best, and we'll see you again for another episode of MMB Tech TV. Bye bye for now.